fucking say? What did you just say, dude? What did you just say?
Matsuri from Demon Slayer Mugen Train. All right?
Oh, man.
Okay. There we
No way
go.
you predicted.
Oh, I thought he said the main character. Damn. Oh yeah, that is the main character. I thought I was referring to the Inosuke.
とっさに出たのが子供の時に見た神楽でした。もし煉獄さんが知っている何かがあれば教えてもらいたいと思って。
だが知らん。日の神神楽という言葉も初耳だ。君の父がやっていた神楽が戦いに応用できたのは実にめでたいが、この話はこれでおしまいだな。
ちょっともう少し。
俺の継ぐ子になるといい。面倒を見てやろう。
待ってください。そしてどこを見てるんですか。
Oh, and you know what I decided? Daniel, I would love for you to play Rengoku. I'm going to play it one more time, and you're going to be playing against each other, up against us together. Ooh. All right, so we're going to play it one more time. Okay. Here we go, and let's watch it one more time.
日の神神楽演舞。
Okay, here we go. By all means. And action.
Hinokami Kagura, the dance. I found myself doing it, just like my father used to. I was hoping if you knew anything about that dance, you'd be willing to tell me.
Certainly. But I don't. Huh? I have never even heard of that dance. Not once. Your father taking this Kagura and adapting it for battle is commendable. There's nothing more to say about it.
Hang on! I sure can't think of...
You should become my Sugoku. I'll look after you.
Hey, not so fast! Wait, why'd you get so gigantic?
Fantastic. All right. Okay, quick, then this is my feedback. I want you to stay on mic and look forward and don't look at each other this time around. Graham, I would like you to take the moment and that warmth that you saw, and he's thinking back, looking at his dad, and that moment, I want you to take that moment there, and I want those feelings to come forward, all right? And, oh my gosh, who's my Rengoku? Daniel, sorry. Daniel, wonderful. I want you to be a little bit, how can I put this? I'm a manly man. A little bit more, I'm a little more to it, and a little bit more, in your own world.
Okay.
In your world, you're thinking about those things, so, and don't stop smiling throughout the entire performance. Okay? Here we go, let's do it again.
Hinokami Kagura, the dance. I found myself doing it, just like my father used to. I was hoping if you knew anything about that dance, you'd be willing to tell me?
Certainly. But I don't. I have never even heard of that dance. Not once. Your father taking this Kagura and adapting it to battle is commendable. There's nothing more to say about it.
Hey, hang on. Are you sure you can't think of...
You should become my Sugoku. I'll look after you.
Not so fast. Wait, what did you get so gigantic?
Wonderful, thank you.
無理をさせてすまない。
ねえカタリナ、これからどうするの？
すぐに島を出よう。小型艇の用意がある。隠し場所はだいぶ離れてはいるが、もう少し頑張れるか、ルリア。
頑張れ。
よし。しかし今までよく無事でいてくれた。
By all means.
Question before I begin. There is a small bracket that says MNS.
That means mouth not seen. Basically, the script is set up so when you're previewing it and you're looking at the script as an actor, you don't have to worry about what's going on the screen. The person who's written the script for you gives you the preview, so you know that you don't have to think.
Sounds good.
So yeah,
Thank you.
and everybody got to learn about that. Yay! Okay, here we go.
I'm sorry to have pushed you so hard. First, we leave this island. An aircraft is ready to go, but it's hidden quite some distance from here. Think you can hang in a little longer? That's good. I'm really glad you weren't injured.
Lovely. I would like to do a small adjustment. I would like you, she's very much like a knight. So I would love for you to just add a certain either princeliness to her or a little bit more of chivalry and honor. I can't think of her name from Game of Thrones. No.
I know who she's talking about.
Brienne of Tarth. Thank you. Brienne of Tarth.
Cersei? No.
I'm sorry to have pushed you so hard. First, we leave this island. An aircraft is ready to go, but it's hidden quite some distance from here. Think you can hang in a little longer? That's good. I'm really glad you weren't injured.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Dave.
Sometimes I'm like, damn, I'm like kind of a poser.
Nah, that's cool.
And I'm playing right now.
A lot of cosplay models don't really watch their anime.
強く
Yeah.
なりたい。もう二度と同じ間違いを繰り返さないために、なくしたものを取り戻すために。だから僕は剣士になりたいん
This
だ。
is the one from the newest season. So
Sound good?
I haven't seen this
All
one.
right.
I mean, I don't really watch Sword Art Online.
Testing, hello? I want to become strong, so I can fight, so I can keep from making the same mistake, so I can get back what I lost years ago. That's why I want to become a swordsman.
Nice. I want to give you permission to even take it slower. And that it's so hard to even talk. And at the same time, also, so wanting to do what's right, and also at the same time, be seen as somebody noble. You want to be seen as somebody good, very desperately, and take your time. All right?
I can agree with that.
I want to become strong, so I can fight, so I can keep from making the same mistake, so I can get back what I lost years ago. That's why I want to become a swordsman.
Wonderful, thank you so much. And you are going to play the role of Daki
That's true.
from Demon Slayer.
Yeah.
Okay, I just want to look, there's a lot of lines for Daki. No, there isn't too much. Okay, fair warning, this is a little scary, if you all don't know, okay?
Trigger warning,
But it's
scary.
Here we go. Where'd it go? Erica Lindbergh.
This might actually be from the movie or like the last season.
何者なんだい
Oh no, it's the second to last season.
もしかして人間じゃ
そういうことは気づいたところで黙っておくのが賢い生き方というものなんだよ。今までみんなそうして生きてきた。お前は私が思っていたよりずっと頭が悪かったようだね。残念だよ、おみつ。そんなに怯えなくても大丈夫さ。干からびた年寄りの肉はまずいんだよ。醜悪な汚いもの私は絶対食べたりしない。さよなら、おみつ。
All right.
Perhaps it wasn't obvious, but that's the sort of thing you should keep your mouth shut about when you realize it. That's the smartest way to live, don't you think? That's how everyone survived, including me. But it looks like you're far stupider than I could have imagined, and now you're staring death in the eye for that same stupidity. It's such a pity, Omitsu. What are you scared of? There's no need for you to be afraid. The dried out flesh of old hags like you tastes revolting, and you're hideous. Why would I eat you? I'm actually offended. You assumed I would. Goodbye, Omitsu.
Wonderful. I would like you to actually use your other hand as if you're holding the other hand. So you're actually, I'd like you to physicality to help you be there. Yeah, that would be great. And smile the whole time.
Absolutely.
Yes. You're having fun. Right? Okay.
Right.
Go ahead.
Perhaps it wasn't obvious, but that's the sort of thing you should keep your mouth shut about when you realize it. That's the smartest way to live, don't you think? That's how everyone survived, including me. But it looks like you're far stupider than I could have imagined, and now you're staring death in the eye for that same stupidity. It's such a pity, Omitsu. What are you scared of? There's no need for you to be afraid. The dried out flesh of old hags like you tastes revolting, and you're hideous. Why would I eat you? I'm actually offended you assumed I would. Goodbye, Omitsu.
Thank you. And we are doing a two-person theme for this last one, and for those of you who were here last year, it's a repeat, but I just think it's appropriate. And it is a scene between Rin and Chiemi in Blue Exorcist Kyoto Saga. So come on up. That is for JC and for, oh my gosh, I'm gonna get names. Oh my gosh. Andromeda. All right, here we go. All right, and for, are either of you, this is different from before because there's a little context. Are you familiar with the story at all? Okay, you're both exorcists, you both care about each other. You are the son of Satan, and so you have this, there are things that are going on and you're misunderstood. And that's basically the situation. You'll see.
His first name is
You're in. Yeah.
He doesn't want people to know his first name.
That's fair.
He tells you his nickname is JC.
That's fair. Reliving the trauma.
Yeah.
I don't care about these characters. I was just saying that.
Dragon, bro.
This might be a little familiar from our auditions.
まさかとは思うけど、船から落ちてきたんだ、君。
いや、さすがにそりゃねえだろ。オラみたいに羽があるわけでもねえしよ。
ねえ、君。僕はグラン。この島に住んでるんだ。困ってることがあれば力になるよ。
はい、ありがとうございます、グランさん。
グランでいいよ。
Is he doing the drag?
Other mic, other mic. Yes. You have a question?
Yes. Pro going.
Don't worry about the arrows or anything like that. Just read it as you want to, as it's regular. We're not dubbing.
Okay. Hold on 1 minute there. Are you what fell out of that ship? So, hello. Glad you're all right. Grant's the name. I live here. If you're in trouble, we'll be happy to help you. Please, just Grant.
Very sweet. All right. I would like when you introduce yourself as Gran. You're starting out, and you're curious, and then when you say Gran, you stop yourself and like, wait a second, I need to be formal and introduce myself. And then she calls you, an honorific. And then let's be a little bit, and then be a little embarrassed, like, like I'm not that noble. So yeah, so switching from there.
Hold on 1 minute there. Okay. Hold on 1 minute here. Are you what fell out of that ship? So, hello. Glad you're all right. Grant is the name. I live here. If you're in trouble, we'd be happy to help you. Please, just Grant.
Thank you. And drop.
Oh, she plays a mom.
Oh yeah, that's right. She always talks about how she plays moms.
I've never watched any of the VTubers things. Yeah. I found out that she was a VTuber by the guy in the white hair before.
Yeah, I'm not a VTuber person. My brother was for a hot minute, but I think he's done.
お化けさん、出ておいで。お化けさん。ねえ、お化けさん。よせ、ハンナ。もう、お兄ちゃんが怖がってるからお化けも出てこれないんじゃない。大切なのはコミュニケーションよ。怖がらず、ちゃんと心を開いて。
That's where we're gonna stop. Okay?
Mr. Ghost, come on out. Mr. Ghost? I said come on out. Huh? Cut it out. The ghost isn't going to show itself at this rate because you're acting all panicky. We have to make it clear that we want to communicate. Open your heart. Ghosts can sense when you're scared, you know?
Fantastic. I think it's Mrs. Ghost. So it says Mr. Ghost. It's Mr. Ghost. Mr. Ghost is the first one, and then you're asking for Mrs. Ghost.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So what's going on is So what I'd love for you to do is so at the beginning, being scared, same way, and then when you're I want you to where the mouth gets on, like I want you to stop, and you're more than welcome to do it with your own hand for our sake, and then let's be. This is your brother. You're telling him off, right? And then it's really important to be like, yeah, we have to do this, we have to do this, and we have to do that, and give you the moment. And when you freak out, I mean, go all out and just be as silly as you want to be. Okay?
All right. Mr. Ghost, come on out. Mrs. Ghost? I said come out! Cut it out! The ghost isn't gonna at this rate because you're acting all panicky. We have to make it clear that we want to communicate. Open your heart. Ghosts can sense when you're scared, you know?
Thank you so much. All right.
I like that. I support that. In 3 campaigns, I've seen one of them, so it can be really cool. I guess everybody hear me well enough. I can guess too. Let me say orange slices. Orange slices. You go way on. Yes.
I can speak nice and loud and clear because we're theater actors also, right?
All right, here we go. So, our coming in on second place is Jacob. And Jacob with I believe it's a $350 scholarship towards any classes that you would like to take with us, either online or if you're in Los Angeles, and take classes. Take any class that you want. And we're looking forward to seeing you in class, and congratulations. And our winner of our $850 but worth more like $1,000 scholarship at Adventures in Voice Acting, sponsored by Matsuri, is Libby. Libby, just so you want to know, you did a wonderful job, and I gave you that you rose to the occasion and you made that shift so solidly that it was just doing that, and also just seeing your performance in the original one. So congratulations! I'm really looking forward to working with you, and it's going to be just so wonderful. So congratulations! You're welcome. By all means. Yeah. Okay. All right. So right. Hold on. There is going to be a quick drawing. Just give me a second here. Please go sit down. And we're going to take a quick picture, and we are going to call it because we have a panel right after this that I'm in. Okay. Goodness. This is terrible for me to say, and I'm going to do it because of the interest of time. And again, you are here, and I have all of your names, and I will notify the winners, and it will be announced on across our social media, and you'll all get an email about it. And that way, you'll know, and I'll be able to do it. And I'll try to, this afternoon, send out the emails of who wins our 3-month scholarship for having a membership at Adventures in Voice Acting. Thank you so much for being a part of this. Please stay in touch with each other. This is a community.